सो हेलो फ्रेंड्स। सबसे पहले आप सभी लोगों को दशहरे की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। तो चलिए आज हम इस वीडियो में डिस्कस करेंगे कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर के बारे में। सो कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर क्या होते हैं? ये एक डिवाइस होती है जो गाड़ियों में लगती है, जो तेल होती है जिससे धुआं निकलता है, उसी में इंजन के बाद में इसको लगाया जाता है ताकि इंजन में जो भी फ्यूल बर्निंग होती है, फ्यूल बनने के बाद में जो भी हार्मफुल गैसेज निकलती हैं उनको ये लेस टॉक्सिक गैसेज में कन्वर्ट करने की एक डिवाइस है। तो चलिए आज इसी के बारे में इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे। तो सबसे पहले मैं आपको बता देना चाहता हूं कि हमने राजस्थान स्टेट पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड की जो जेएस और जेई की टेस्ट सीरीज है वह ऑलरेडी हमने स्टार्ट कर दी है। ये पिछले संडे और मंडे को हमने जो भी कैंडिडेट जिन्होंने ज्वाइन किया उनको उनके साथ हमने पेपर शेयर कर दिया है। तो जो भी इंटरेस्टेड कैंडिडेट हैं और जो भी इसको ज्वाइन करना चाहते हैं वो जल्दी से जल्दी इसको ज्वाइन करें। और जो नेक्स्ट पेपर है इसके अंदर टोटल 7 पेपर होंगे और हर पेपर हम संडे को या मंडे को आपके साथ शेयर करेंगे और कंप्लीट सॉल्यूशन के साथ शेयर करेंगे। पेपर हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों लैंग्वेज में होगा। सो कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर एक ऐसी डिवाइस है जिसको व्हीकल्स में एग्जॉस्ट पाइप और टेल पाइप में लगाया जाता है। तो इंजन से बर्निंग के बाद में जो भी गैसेस बाहर निकलती हैं किसी भी व्हीकल से, तो उन्हीं टॉक्सिक गैसों को ये कन्वर्ट कर देते हैं लेस टॉक्सिक गैसेज में। सो द कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर इज एन इमिशन कंट्रोल डिवाइस। ओके, सो इसकी फंक्शन क्या होता है? सो कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर convert the toxic pollutants in the exhaust gas to the less toxic pollutants by catalyzing a redox reaction. सो कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर में रेडॉक्स रिएक्शन होती है। रेडॉक्स रिएक्शन का मतलब ऑक्सीडेशन एंड रिडक्शन दोनों होते हैं। इसका लोकेशन कहाँ होता है व्हीकल्स में? तो द इन दे आर लोकेटेड इन ऑन द एग्जॉस्ट सिस्टम और टेल पाइप। सो द कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर आर यूज विद द internal combustion engine that are fueled either by petrol, that is also known as gasoline, or by the diesel. सो कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर को पेट्रोल और डीजल वाले दोनों इंजन में लगाया जा सकता है। ठीक है। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल द कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर वाज पेटेंटेड बाय द यूजीन हौड्री। ये एक फ्रेंच मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर था जिसने कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर को फर्स्ट टाइम पेटेंट करवाया था। एंड द फर्स्ट कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर वाज डेवलप्ड बाय द Carl D. Cathy and John M. Monet in 1973. So here your right hand side you can see these are the outer structure of the catalytic converter, and this is the how the inner structure of the catalytic converter. Now this is a vehicle in which you can see the location of the catalytic converter. Here you can see this is the engine part, okay, where the burning of the fuel takes place. After burning the burnt fuel or the gases are released through this tailpipe and finally by the exhaust pipe in the atmosphere. Okay, so after the engine, the catalytic converter is attached. Okay, so this catalytic converter convert the toxic gases that are emitted from the um, engine into the less toxic gases. Okay, then after they release into the atmosphere. And in the last of the tailpipe or exhaust pipe there is a structure that is known as a muffler. Okay, so the what is the function of this muffler device? So the muffler is used for the reducing the vibrations of the engine. When the burning of fuels take place in the engine, there are lot of vibrations or noise in the engine. So muffler is used to reduce the noise of engine. Okay, so this is the location. Here you can see these are two oxygen sensors before and after the after the catalytic converter. So they track the level of oxygen in the exhaust gases. Now the first of all, the Clean Air Act of USA that was enacted in 1963. So in that act, they focus on the control of the air pollution. So in America, in 1975, the first of all the catalytic converter was introduced in the American production car system. Okay, and in UK, the adoption of catalytic converter was started in 1993 according to their standards. In India, the Supreme Court directed that every vehicle manufactured from 1st July 1991 should have inbuilt with the catalytic converter. After this direction, the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change with the NIRI, Nagpur, Maharashtra, this is a institute, National Environmental Engineering Research Institute is situated in the Nagpur. So jointly with this institute, they start they started the work on the catalytic converter, okay, on their efficiency and other things. Then after in April 19 from since April 1975, the government made compulsory of the catalytic converter that should be in each and every vehicle. Okay, here is the lead. Earlier, the petrol was leaded as in the form of anti-knocking agents. So lead act as a catalyst poison because it reduces the efficiency of the catalytic converters. Second one is the catalytic converter start working at a high temperature. When the temperature reach almost near to 350 to 400 degrees centigrade, then they start working properly. Okay, so the optimum temperature for working of the catalytic converter is 350 to 400 degree Celsius. Now what inside a catalytic converter? एक catalytic converter के अंदर क्या होता है, क्या क्या कंपोनेंट होते हैं, क्या स्ट्रक्चर होता है, ठीक है. सो द कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर की स्ट्रक्चर कैसी होती है, जैसे हनी बीज का जो हनी कोम्ब होता है, हनी कोम्ब मधुमक्खी की छत्ते की जैसी उनके अंदर स्ट्रक्चर हेक्सागोनल स्ट्रक्चर्स होती हैं. Here you can see the inner structure of the catalytic converters. Okay, so the catalytic converter are made up of honeycomb type passageway and small ceramic beads. Okay, on these ceramic beads, or we can say these honeycomb structure, they are coated with the catalyst coat. Okay, so there is a catalyst coat over these structures, so they act as a surface for the reaction of the pollutants. Okay, so these catalysts are comprises of the thin layer of the platinum, rhodium, and palladium. So these three metals are very important that are used as a catalyst in the catalytic converter, which are platinum, rhodium, and palladium. So these the coating of these catalyst or metals are inside these honeycomb-like structures. Okay, so these metals are very costly or very precious, and almost in each and every catalytic converter from 4 to 6 gram of metals are used as a coating. So that's why the nowadays this is a serious problem in the vehicles because the thieves they remove these parts from the vehicles for the selling of these precious metals due to these precious metals. Okay, so here you can see this diagram and when the toxic gases are enter into the catalytic converter, there are two type structure. There are we can say there are two chambers. In one chamber, first reaction take place, the reduction reaction take place. In the second chamber, the oxidation reactions take place, and finally the less toxic gases are released into the atmosphere. And here you can see these are the honeycomb-like structures. These provide the surface for the catalyst. Okay, then there is a catalyst coating, and these coating react with the pollutant and convert into the less toxic gases. Now the pollutants emitted from the internal combustion engines. Okay, so in generally from the vehicles, what pollutants are emitted? So there are generally carbon monoxide. This is emitted due to the partial burning of the fuel, oxides of the nitrogen, extreme temperature. of the engine, hydrocarbons due to the unburnt fuel, and the particulate matter. These four are the major components that are emitted from the burning of the fuel from the engines. Okay. So here you can see what are the pollutant emitted from the petrol engine and diesel engines. So mostly all the pollutants are similar except one or two. From the diesel engines you can see the soot particles and the other particulate matter emitted more as compared to the petrol engines. So this is a general composition of the different pollutants that are emitted from the combustion of the fuels, either petrol or diesel engines. So these are the pollutants like carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, oxides of nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and oxygen. The oxygen also released from the exhaust gases. Okay. So this is the composition. You can see this is the composition. Now the types of catalytic converters. So in generally there are many types of catalytic converter, but broadly there are three type of catalyst. Diode catalysts, two-way type catalyst, and three-way type catalyst. But presently only the three-way type of converter are mainly used in the vehicles. Okay. So what is the principle of catalytic converter? Okay. So now we discuss about the principle of the catalytic converter. So here you can see this is the structure of catalytic converter. This one in the this circle. So there are two chambers. First, this is the first chamber and this is the second chamber. Okay. So the in first chamber the reduction reactions take place. Only the reduction reactions are take place. In the second chamber, the oxidation reactions take place. So when the three major pollutants like carbon monoxide, oxides of nitrogen, and hydrocarbons enter in the first chamber, so only reduction of the NOx take place, and the remaining gases are enter into the chamber 2. Okay. So here the reduction of NOx take place and the NOx is converted into the nitrogen and oxygen. Okay. Before entering into the second chamber, the air is also passed into the this chamber. So due to air, there is the oxygenated atmosphere. So the oxidation of the pollutants take place. So when the hydrocarbon enter in this chamber, they are converted into the carbon dioxide and water. When the carbon monoxide enter in this chamber, they converted into carbon dioxide. Okay. So likewise, the hydrocarbon and carbon monoxide converted in the presence of oxygen. So the oxidation reactions take place. And finally, the carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and water vapor release into the atmosphere. So this is the principle of the catalytic converter. Okay, here again you can see this is the reduction of reaction and these are the oxidation reactions take place. The only the reduction of the NOx take place and the reduction of the NOx take place and the oxidation of the carbon monoxide and hydrocarbon take place in the second chamber. Now let us we discuss the all the catalytic converter one by one. So first is the diode catalyst. So these catalyst also known as oxidizing catalyst. Okay. So these catalyst was used before the 1988. After that, they were replaced by the other type of catalyst. So these type of diode type of catalyst mainly convert the carbon monoxide and hydrocarbons. Okay. It means only there are chamber 2 are exist in this type of catalyst, so only the reduction reactions take place, but due to the high temperature there is a more liability of emission of the oxides of nitrogen. So this is a problem. They reduce the carbon monoxide but and hydrocarbon, but they increase the emission of the oxides of the nitrogen. So due to this problem they are replaced by the two-way type of catalyst. Okay. So the two-way type of catalyst earlier used in the diesel engines. Okay. टू वे एंड थ्री वे। टू वे और थ्री वे का मीनिंग ये होता है कि टू वे में ओनली दो रिएक्शंस होती हैं, दो टाइप की रिएक्शंस होती हैं। थ्री वे में थ्री टाइप ऑफ पोल्यूटेंट आर कन्वर्टेड इनटू द लेस टॉक्सिक गैसेज। एंड टू वे कैटालिटिक कन्वर्टर में दो पोल्यूटेंट्स आर कन्वर्टेड इनटू लेस pollutant gases. Okay, so in two type converter only then oxidation take place. Okay, there is only oxidation. So oxidation किस किस का होता है? कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड एंड हाइड्रोकार्बन का होता है. So in oxidation में कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड converted into the carbon dioxide in the presence of air, and the hydrocarbon converted in the presence of air into the carbon dioxide and water. So this type of catalytic converter mainly used in the diesel engines. Okay, and they are not able to convert the oxides of nitrogen into the nitrogen and oxygen. So again they are replaced by the three type of catalyst. Okay, but in diesel engines mm, these two type catalyst converter are modified, and some other type of catalyst converter are also used, like diesel oxidation catalytic converter. So these are the catalytic converter used in the diesel engines, diesel oxidation catalyst, DOC. Okay, and these catalyst use the oxygen and react with the pollutant like carbon monoxide and hydrocarbons and converted into the carbon dioxide and water vapor. And the efficiency of these catalytic converter is almost 90%. Okay, and they also eliminate the diesel odor and helping the reduce the visibility of particulates. Okay, they also reduce the particulate matter emission like soot, and they also reduce the diesel odor. Okay, but same way these catalyst converter also not efficient to convert the NOx into the nitrogen and oxygen. So that's why these both the catalysts are surpassed or replaced by the three-way type of catalytic converters. Okay, so three-way catalytic converter means ये जो कैटेलिटिक कन्वर्टर है वो तीन पोल्यूटेंट्स को कन्वर्ट करते हैं. किन किन को करते हैं? ऑक्साइड्स ऑफ नाइट्रोजन, कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड एंड हाइड्रोकार्बन्स. So three-way reactions take place in these type of catalytic converter. Both oxidation as well as reduction take place. Okay, so first in first chamber the reduction reaction take place, and in the reduction the oxides of nitrogen converted into the nitrogen and oxygen. In the second chamber the oxidation take place. In second chamber the oxidation of carbon monoxide and the oxidation of hydrocarbons take place. So these type of converter mainly used into the petrol engines. नाउ द एयर फ्यूल रेशियो. किसी भी इंजन में फ्यूल के बर्निंग के लिए एयर की एक प्रॉपर अमाउंट का होना बहुत जरूरी है. सो जो एयर और फ्यूल का जो मिक्सर होता है उसको एयर फ्यूल मिक्सर कहते हैं, ताकि प्रॉपर फ्यूल बर्न इंजन में प्रॉपर बर्निंग हो फ्यूल की. ठीक है. सो एयर फ्यूल रेशियो क्या होता है? इट इज ए रेशियो ऑफ द मास ऑफ द एयर divided by the mass of the fuel, and fuel may be any solid, liquid, gaseous fuel. Okay, so this is the mass ratio of the air to the mass ratio of fuel present in the combustion process. Okay, if we put the exact amount of air, or we provide the exact amount of air in the engine for the burning of completely burning of the fuel, so this ratio known as stoichiometric ratio. So this is a very important term, stoichiometric mixer. कभी कभी ये शॉर्ट में स्टोक भी कहा जाता है इसको, स्टोक, stoichiometric mixer, and in short stock. So when the ratio is lower than the stoichiometric mixer, okay, अगर ये रेशियो stoichiometric mixer से कम है, इस कंडीशन को क्या कहते हैं? रिच कंडीशन और रिच मिक्सर. तो यहाँ आप इस फॉर्मूले में देख सकते हो, अगर एयर फ्यूल रेशियो मींस मास ऑफ एयर डिवाइडेड बाय मास ऑफ फ्यूल, इफ इट इज लेस देन द स्टोकियोमेट्रिक मिक्सर, इट मींस उस फ्यूल में, उस मिक्सर में फ्यूल ज्यादा है, एयर कम है. सो जिस मिक्सर में फ्यूल ज्यादा है, एयर कम है, वो क्या कहता होता है? रिच होता है. और रिच फ्यूल की क्या खासियत है? रिच फ्यूल की एफिशिएंसी कम होती है, क्योंकि वो कंप्लीटली बर्न नहीं होता है. बट उसका एक बेनिफिट होता है कि वो पावर ज्यादा प्रोड्यूस करता है। ठीक है, तो रिच फ्यूल ये होता है। अगर यही रेशियो स्टोकियोमेट्रिक मिक्सर से ज्यादा हो तो उस मिक्सर को क्या कहते हैं, लीन मिक्सर। आप यहाँ देख सकते हो, दिस मिक्सर नोन एज लीन मिक्सर। सो लीन मिक्सर में क्या होता है, एयर ज्यादा होता है, फ्यूल कम होता है। जब एयर ज्यादा होगा तो क्या होगा, बर्निंग बहुत अच्छे से होगी। बर्निंग अच्छे से होगी, ठीक है, तो एफिशिएंसी भी अच्छी होगी। ओके, बट द प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि जब टेम्परेचर ज्यादा होगा, बर्निंग ज्यादा होगी तो टेम्परेचर ज्यादा होगा, और टेम्परेचर ज्यादा होगा तो ऑक्साइड्स ऑफ द नाइट्रोजन इमिशन ज्यादा होगा। सो दीज आर द टू टाइप ऑफ मिक्सचर ऑफ द फ्यूल्स, लीन टाइप मिक्सर और रिच टाइप मिक्सर। So for the gasoline fuels means the petrol fuel, the stoichiometric mixture is about 14.7 ratio 1. ओके, 14.7 ratio 1, इसका मतलब क्या है कि 1 ग्राम फ्यूल के बर्निंग के लिए 14.7 ग्राम ऑफ एयर की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है। ओके, यदि कोई मिक्सर का रेशियो इस मिक्सर से ज्यादा है तो वो लीन मिक्सर होता है, अगर इससे कम है तो वो रिच मिक्सर होता है। ठीक है, एयर फ्यूल रेशियो 12.1 इज कंसिडर एज ए मैक्सिमम आउटपुट रेशियो। अगर 12.1 है तो उस रेशियो को क्या कहते हैं, मैक्सिमम आउटपुट रेशियो कहते हैं। ठीक है, वो रेशियो मैक्सिमम आउटपुट देगा, मैक्सिमम। ठीक है, अगर रेशियो 16.1 है तो उस रेशियो को कहते हैं मैक्सिमम फ्यूल इकोनॉमी, मतलब इंजन की इकोनॉमी सबसे अच्छी आएगी, उस फ्यूल का बर्निंग प्रॉपरली होगा और हमको इकोनॉमी ज्यादा मिलेगी। तो मैक्सिमम फ्यूल इकोनॉमी रेशियो होता है 16.1। Now the efficiency of catalytic converters. So most of the catalytic converter having the efficiency more than 99%. Okay, but when the efficiency reduce or fall below the 92%, it means there is a problem in the catalytic converter. So there is a malfunction indicator lamp in engine में क्या होता है कि हर व्हीकल्स में एक इंडिकेटर होता है जो इंडिकेट करता है कि इसका मतलब यह है कि अगर एफिशिएंसी 92% से कम हो गई है तो इसका मतलब यह है कि कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, कुछ दिक्कत है। ओके, तो एफिशिएंसी ऑफ कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर मेजर्ड इन द लैम्ब्डा सेंसर। ओके, सो दीज आर टू सेंसर, द वन सेंसर इज प्लेस्ड बिफोर द कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर and one is placed after the catalytic converter. Now the unwanted reactions and products. So जब कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर से mainly two type of unwanted products reactions होती हैं और कुछ products होते हैं like हाइड्रोजन सल्फाइड एंड अमोनिया का प्रोडक्शन होता है। तो इसके लिए हमको लो सल्फर फ्यूल यूज करना चाहिए ताकि हम हाइड्रोजन सल्फाइड के इमिशन को कम कर सकते हैं। सो हाइड्रोजन सल्फाइड एंड अमोनिया, दीज आर द अनवांटेड रिएक्शंस दैट आर occur in the catalytic converter. नाउ द कैटेलाइटिक इनहिबिशन एंड डिस्ट्रक्शन। कोई भी कैटेलिस्ट है उसका डिग्रेडेशन और इनहिबिशन कैसे होता है, तो मेनली लेड, मैग्नीशियम एंड सिलिकॉन आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द डिग्रेडेशन ऑफ द catalytic converter. So we should use unleaded gasoline or unleaded petrol to reduce the exposure of the lead to the catalytic converter. Manganese, the manganese are generally present in the MMT. Okay, these are the octane booster. Earlier they are used as a octane booster. Now they are banned. Okay, so the manganese was present in the methyl cyclopentadienyl manganese tricarbonyl compound that are used for the octane booster. Now they banned. So the manganese exposure also reduce the efficiency of the catalytic converter. Then after silicon, so silicon can leak from the combustion chamber into the exhaust stream. Okay, from the coolant inside the engine. So once the silicon come in the catalytic converter, they block and they reduce the efficiency of the catalytic converter. Now, how long do catalytic converter last and do they wear out? इसका यह है कि कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर की लाइफ स्पैन ये कितना चलता है और ये क्या खराब भी होते हैं। तो हाँ, कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम के बाद में उनकी एफिशिएंसी कम हो जाती है, वो खराब हो जाते हैं। सो ऑलमोस्ट दे रन इन बिटवीन, व्हेन ए कार रन इन बिटवीन 1 लाख 1 लाख to 1,50,000 miles, and 1 mile is equal to 1.6 kilometer. Okay, so what are the some problem? That's why the efficiency of catalytic converter reduce. So first one is the out of tune engines. Okay, when the engines creating the problem, that also responsible for the degradation or we can inhibition of the activity of the catalytic converters. So the misfiring spark plug, incorrect fuel mixture, incorrect engine timing are the responsible for the inhibition of the catalytic converter. Excessive fuel, if the fuel is not properly burning, the excessive fuel come out in the exhaust gases, and these excessive fuel inhibit the activity of the catalytic converter. Oiling, the engine oil sometime enter into the catalytic converter, and this also affect the working efficiency of the catalytic converter. And finally, the physical damage due to the some debris and stone. When the road is not in good condition, sometimes stone they also uh, damage the catalytic converter. So damage also affect the working efficiency of the catalytic converter. So now the time of for discussion of the some important questions, and the questions that are also asked in some exams that are related to the pollution control boards, UGC NET, and other exams. So the first question: what is the primary function of the catalytic converter in the automobile? So let's go for one by one all the options. To increase the fuel efficiency of the engine, no, the catalytic converter is not responsible increasing the fuel efficiency. To reduce emission of harmful pollutants from the exhaust, yes, this is the right. To provide a backup power source for the vehicle, this is the wrong. To increase the horsepower to the engine, or this is not provide the power to the engine. So the right answer is to reduce the emission of harmful pollutants from the exhaust. Now the second question: which of the following pollutant does not a catalytic converter typically remove from the exhaust gases? So from the catalytic converter, mainly hydrocarbons, carbon monoxide, and oxides of nitrogen are converted into the less toxic pollutants. So let us check the options. Hydrocarbons, yes, they are converted. Oxides of nitrogen, yes, they are converted. Sulfur dioxide not converted by the catalytic converter. Carbon monoxide converted. So the right answer is the sulfur dioxide are not converted by the catalytic converters. Next question: how does a catalytic converter works? So what is the principle of catalytic converter? So let's check all the options. By adding a chemical to the fuel and reduce emissions. This is the wrong. Catalytic converter are not adding any chemical to the fuels. By removing the pollutant mechanically from the exhaust system. No, they remove the chemically, not mechanically. So this is also a wrong answer. By using a chemical reaction to convert harmful pollutant into less harmful ones. Yeah, this is one right. Using the filter to trap the pollutants before can escape into the atmosphere. This is also wrong. So the right answer, they using the chemical reaction for the converting the pollutants, toxic pollutant into less toxic pollutants. What is catalytic converter made of? Okay, so let's check the options. Platinum, palladium, and rhodium. These are the catalysts we are using into the converter. Right answer. Second option is the copper, zinc, nickel. Not, we are not using copper, nickel, zinc. Iron, titanium, and aluminum. We are not using these metals. Silver, gold, and platinum. We also not using the silver and gold. We are using only platinum. So the right answer is the platinum, palladium, and rhodium. First one. What is the purpose of substrate in catalytic converters? Okay, so let's check the options. To provide structural support for the catalyst. The next option: to absorb pollutant from the exhaust gases. To provide a surface for chemical reaction to occur on. And last one is to filter out large particles from the exhaust gas. So right answer is to provide the surface for the chemical reactions for the catalyst. What is three-way catalytic converter? Okay, so let us check the options. A catalytic converter can convert the three different type of pollutant. This is the right one. Okay, not wrong. A catalytic converter that has three separate catalysts. This is also the right one. A catalytic converter that can reduce emission by up three times the legal limit. This is the wrong answer, wrong option. And last one, the catalytic converter can reduce the emission of nitrogen oxides, carbon monoxide, and hydrocarbons. So this one is the more correct option. So fourth one is the right answer. Which of the following can damage a catalytic converter? So driving on the rough road, this is possibility. Using low quality fuel, this is also possibility. Changing the oil too frequently, no, this is the wrong answer. And over inflating the tire, this is also wrong answer. So the man right out of first and second, the second is the right answer. Okay, mainly the low quality fuel is more responsible for the damaging of the catalytic converter because the low quality fuel have different pollutants and they emit the more amount of particulate matters and the unburned fuels and they inhibit the functioning or efficiency of the catalytic converter. So the right answer is the using the low quality fuels. Now the next option, which of the following metals are commonly used in the catalytic converters? So let's check the options. Platinum, we are using the platinum. Copper, we are not using the copper. Zinc, we are not using the zinc. Aluminum, we are not using the aluminum. So in the catalytic converter, we are using platinum, palladium and rhodium. So right answer is the platinum. What is the light of temperature of a catalytic converter? तो लाइट ऑफ टेम्परेचर का मतलब ये होता है कि जब इंजन को स्टार्ट किया जाता है तो इंजन का टेम्परेचर जब 250 से 300 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड हो जाता है तो उस टेम्परेचर पे कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर अपना काम स्टार्ट करता है, वर्किंग स्टार्टेड करता है। सब टेम्परेचर लगभग 300 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड के पास पहुंच जाता है तो उसको लाइट ऑफ टेम्परेचर कहते हैं। लाइट ऑफ टेम्परेचर मीन्स द कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर स्टार्ट वर्किंग। Now we check the options. The temperature at which converter stop working. No, no, the converter catalytic converter start working. The temperature at which converter begin their work. So this is the right answer. The temperature at which the converter need to be replaced. No, this is the wrong answer. And fourth one, the temperature at which converter overheat. Again, this is the wrong answer. So the light of temperature means the temperature at which the converter begins to work. Now, what can cause a catalytic converter to fail? कि catalytic converter किसकी वजह से इनहिबिट होता है किसकी वजह से काम करना बंद कर देता है? Overheating, this is one of the right option. Overheating की वजह से भी catalytic converter पे इफेक्ट होता है. Contamination, this is also right option. Contamination की वजह से भी इफेक्ट होता है. फिजिकल डैमेज की वजह से भी कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर को इफेक्ट होता है. फोर्थ वन इज द ऑल द अबव. सो राइट आंसर इज द ऑल द अबव. What is the function of oxygen sensor in catalytic converter? So oxygen sensor का क्या काम होता है? So oxygen sensor catalytic converter में क्या होता है? जो what the amount of oxygen present in the exhaust gases को measure करता है. So the oxygen sensor regulate the flow of air into the engine. No, this is the wrong option. It measure the temperature. No, it is not related to the temperature. To monitor the level of oxygen in exhaust gases. This is the right. And fourth one is to control the amount of fuel injected into the engine. Again, this is the wrong. So the right option is to monitor the level of oxygen in the exhaust gases. Next one, which type of catalytic converter is most commonly used in the modern automobiles? So the right answer is the three-way catalytic converter presently used in all the modern vehicles. So which of the following metal is not commonly used in catalytic converters? So platinum we are using, palladium we are using, rhodium we are using, copper we are not using. So the answer is the copper. Copper we are not using in the catalytic converters. So what is the lifespan of a catalytic converter? तो एक गाड़ी कितने चलने पे लगभग कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर का वर्किंग है वो खत्म होने लगती है? तो लगभग 1 लाख से 1.5 लाख जब माइल्स चलता है कोई व्हीकल, सो उनकी एफिशिएंसी खत्म होने लगती है। सो हियर वी चेक द ऑप्शन 50,000 माइल, 1 लाख माइल्स, 10,000 माइल्स एंड 2 लाख माइल्स. So right answer is the 1 लाख माइल्स. What is the purpose of heat shield on a catalytic converters? So catalytic converter के ऊपर heat shield होता है जिसका मेन काम होता है to prevent the overheating of the catalytic converter को overheating से बचाना होता है. तो right answer is the to prevent the overheating of the converter. Next question, what is the function of the check engine light in relation to the catalytic converter? सो जो चेक इंजन लाइट होता है, इंजन के अंदर, गाड़ी के अंदर एक लाइट होती है जिसको चेक इंजन लाइट कहते हैं. वो ये इंडिकेट करता है कि इसकी एफिशिएंसी पे क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है कि कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर काम कर रहा है या नहीं कर रहा है. सो वी चेक द ऑप्शंस. इट इंडिकेट द प्रॉब्लम विद द कैटेलाइटिक कन्वर्टर. To drive the low fuel levels, wrong answer. It notified the driver a low tire pressure. No, it is not related to the tire pressure. To indicate the malfunction with the brake system. No, this is not related to the brake system. So the right answer is first one. To indicate the problem with the catalytic converter. Now next one is the where is the catalytic converter is fitted. So एक इंजन में कहाँ फिट होता है? Suppose this is the engine. From engine to this is the tailpipe. Okay, and this is the in last this is the exhaust pipe, and from where the gases are released into the atmosphere. So after engine the catalytic converter is fitted. Okay, and before the exhaust pipe there is a device that is known as muffler. Okay, so where the catalytic converter is fitted, so the catalytic converter is fitted in between the tailpipe. Okay, so this is the tailpipe and muffler. So the right answer between the muffler and tailpipe. The second option is the exhaust pipe and muffler. This is the exhaust pipe and this is the muffler. So this is again the wrong answer. It is tailpipe and resonator, wrong answer. Between the engine head and exhaust manifold, this is also wrong answer. So the right answer is in between the muffler, and tailpipe. Okay. So this is the right answer. Next one, which of the following is not a metal of catalytic converter? So options are the platinum, yeah, yes, we are using, palladium, we are using, rhodium, we are using, molybdenum, we are not using. So this is the right answer. The molybdenum we are not using as a metal in the catalytic converter. Catalytic converter does. So let's check the options. The unburned hydrocarbon are converted into the carbon dioxide and water vapor. Water, right answer. Carbon monoxide is converted into the carbon dioxide. This is also right answer. The nitric oxide is converted into the nitrogen gas. This is also right answer. And fourth one is the all the above. So the fourth one is the right answer. If one is using catalytic converter in his vehicle, then he should use leaded petrol. No, we should never use the leaded petrol. So this is the wrong answer. Unleaded petrol activated as catalyst. No. Unleaded petrol कभी कैटलिस्ट को एक्टिवेट नहीं करता. सो दिस इज आल्सो द रॉन्ग आंसर. थर्ड वन इज द लेडेड पेट्रोल. वी शुड नॉट यूज द लेडेड पेट्रोल. फोर्थ वन इज unleaded petrol as lead inactivated the catalyst. So fourth one is the right answer. We should use unleaded petrol because अगर देर वहां पे लेड होगा तो वो कैटलिस्ट को इनिबिट कर देगा. तो फ्रेंड्स, हमने टेस्ट सीरीज के साथ साथ में जो भी YouTube पे जो वीडियोज़ हैं उनके नोट्स भी हम अभी शेयर करने जा रहे हैं. 26 अक्टूबर से हम नोट्स शेयर करना स्टार्ट कर देंगे. काफ़ी डिमांड के बाद में, काफ़ी लोगों की रिक्वेस्ट आने के बाद में हमने ये डिसीजन लिया है. तो हम जो भी वीडियो हैं जो YouTube पे डाले हैं उनके जितने भी PDF हैं बहुत ही मिनिमल चार्जेज में हम आपके साथ शेयर करेंगे. तो मैं आपको एक बात बता देना चाहता हूँ कि जो भी नोट्स हैं वो YouTube के जो वीडियो हैं उन्हीं की डिक्टो कॉपी है, उनमें कुछ एडिशनल नहीं है. और जितने भी नोट्स हैं वो सारे इंग्लिश मीडियम में हैं, मतलब जो लैंग्वेज लिखी हुई है स्लाइड में उसी लैंग्वेज में है. अलग से हमने उसका कोई कन्वर्जन नहीं किया हिंदी या इंग्लिश में. ठीक है. तो नॉमिनल चार्जेस रखें आप, उनमें उनको परचेज कर सकते हैं। तो जब भी आप कोई हमारे चैनल पे आप वीडियो देखते हो या कोई टेस्ट सीरीज है तो उसका फीडबैक ज़रूर दिया करो, ठीक है, ताकि हमको पता लगे कि हमें कहाँ कमी है, कहाँ हम इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। तो फ्रेंड्स, आज के वीडियो में इतना ही, अगले वीडियो में फिर मिलते हैं, तब तक के लिए नमस्कार।